Help me.
Now you are not treating me. Help me.
You are not treating me. Help me. I don't
Now
want
you are trying to kill me. Everybody in the whole world, please help me if I die.
Everybody, that is Mohbad talking. That is Mohbad's music saying, everybody around the world, please help me if I die in Amalia music. That is Mohbad at the time. He said that. He mentioned different people. He told us, he gave us a lot. We did not even pay attention to it. So bad. Ta ló pa ìmọ́lẹ̀? Who off the light? Let us go. Listen to him. Listen to Orishafemi. He has summarized everything with just a single, like a song. Let's listen to the music. Let's listen. Just, ladies and gentlemen, that is how to start this evening, and it's Justice for Mohbad. And I greet people on this app with this app called Instagram, and we cannot just stop doing this for the sake of Mohbad and for the sake of Aloba's family. This family is helpless, and right now we cannot stop to speak on behalf of this family, for people in power, people in authority, for everyone that can, use their influence to get justice for this boy. It's over for 7 months already, and nothing has been done. No result of autopsy, no toxicology, no update. Nothing has been said about the death of this boy. This is very, very unfortunate, and we cannot continue to open our eye to let this slide and to let some people to sweep justice under the carpet. Mohbad must get justice. Justice for Mohbad is justice for all. It's justice for the youth, justice for the young artists, justice for Nigerian the system as a whole. It's justice for a lot of people. Lè torí pé a jẹ́ Nigerians kẹ́rù máa bà wá. Lè torí pé a jẹ́ Nigerians ká má lè trust ibi tá ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ àbí iṣẹ́ tá ń ṣe. We cannot continue to live in fear. For how long are we going to do that? And so far so good, this justice movement is going on smoothly on TikTok, and by extension on Facebook. But on Instagram, it is a whole lie, like lies and lies and lies and lies and lies everywhere. To the extent that the family of the wife of Mohbad, I call her wife, but some people are saying it's just baby mama. She's just a baby mama. She's not a wife. I don't know. We'll get there and we'll decide which one to call her. But for now, the family of the wife of the late Ilerioluwa Aloba, Promise Aloba, that is Mohbad, has dominated the Instagram page with crocodile tears, with all sort of narrative that are not even connecting. Ever since this guy died and was buried, there has never been any single truth from this family. They have either been coming with different narrative, all sort of fake things that are not correct, just to capture the mind of Nigerians, to seek asylum, to ensure that Wunmi gets out of the country, that Wunmi run away, and so on and so forth. For how long are we going to be doing this? Just few days ago, it was like a comedy, a show of shame from this family. What do I mean? This family came out saying different kind of a thing, crying, shouting, calling people in power, people of high calibers, authorities, to be picking some people up that are walking freely. Are those people the people that killed the husband of Wunmi? Or let me just say Mohbad, because I don't think at this point I need to call him. I need to call Mohbad husband of Wunmi. The woman Karimo, that is Mohbad's that is Wunmi's sister, came out online saying Westo is on the street of Lagos, government is not picking him up. Please, is Westo the killer of Mohbad? He mentioned a brother too, Arifa. Is Arifa a killer of Mohbad or the killer? Hosts, justice seekers, commentators, analysts, and people they should pick up. So we should stop analyzing this. We should stop talking about this. We should not even talk about getting justice again. And this is how you want it to slide. They went on Instagram posting all sorts of things that did not answer the 3 questions that were asked. They were posting posts. I will display a lot of things. I will show a lot of things to us today. They were doing also, they were crying, they were shouting. Now they are confrontationally going about, calling some people's name, tagging some people, calling on people in power to pick people up. And who are these people they were saying that should be picked up? People that are just asking a common question that the whole world is asking. Walking Mohbad. Walking Mohbad. Walking Mohbad. All that has been happening to Mohbad in the past, why has it been like that? Wunmi, give us a response. Who should we be dragging? Who should we be calling out? These are just simple questions that doesn't need any dragging, doesn't need any wahala. It's just a straight question that needs a straight answer. But rather than answering those questions, Wunmi has refused to make herself available to do DNA. Rather than answering that question, Wunmi has refused to disclose her address where she can be served the court order that will allow her to do DNA to clear the name of the boy. And for those people who are saying that maybe the father of Mohbad is doubting the paternity of Liam, and that is the reason why that man is bent on DNA, that is not correct. That is not the reason. As at the last time I checked, Baba Mohbad is not requesting for DNA because he is scared, but not because he wants. He doesn't want Liam, or probably he is doubting Liam. Liam is the son of Mohbad. Of course, DNA might prove it wrong later, which is why he has to do the DNA. She has to do the DNA. But until then, Baba said, reason why DNA is important is that for the kind of relationship that Wunmi has gotten with Mohbad or has displayed, and the kind of manner, approach, he is scared that maybe in future Wunmi might take Liam to another person. But he needs something to retain that boy, to make sure that that boy is not given to another person in future. He will not train someone and the person will be given to another person as the owner or as the biological father in future. So he needs that DNA to retain that. Is acting this way. It is now becoming so obvious that Wunmi is not a Wunmi is not a sincere. Wunmi is not a sincere. Me is not a sincere. Me is not a sincere. Wunmi is not a sincere. And the full story that was supposed to be shared with us, who are the people behind the full story that have not been able to give us the full story of Walking Mohbad. We did a lot of research, we got a lot of information, and so on and so forth. Just today, out of research, because I'm not supposed to come live today, I'm supposed to rest. I did it yesterday overnight. I did not sleep. I need my rest. I'm getting numbed, like my sensor is dead. I pin myself even with iron. Each time I'm feeling sick, I do that a lot. I'm not even feeling pain even when I shook myself. That is to tell you that something is about to happen. God forbid that I need to take care of myself. But why am I on today? The reason is that I'm researching on the CCTV in Mohbad's house. 1, 2. I'm researching on the house that is in Lekki. Is it a rented house or a full purchased house, like Mohbad purchased it, he owns it? And the two things I'm getting in that regard before I start the summary of how Mohbad died so that people can be aware. The summary, which is kind of latest from me, is that one, regarding the CCTV, that CCTV is a complete CCTV, well installed, working, active. But the latest I heard, even as of today, is that one of the reasons why that CCTV was destroyed, why the DVR was not available, is that the CCTV will reveal more than the questions we are asking. Holy Center Amanity. What the motherfucking nigga, man? Where's so? Ọ̀rọ̀ dé, ọ̀rọ̀ gbéra, ó yá máa gùn mí lẹ́gbọ̀n, ọ̀rọ̀ máa pa mí bí ọtí. The reason why that CCTV is being cleared off, or probably was cleared off, is that it will reveal more than what we are asking. What we are asking is what killed Mohbad, what happened in the house, the vicinity, the surroundings, and so on. Unfortunately, if that CCTV should be taken out, like if it should be investigated, it will expose a lot of things happening in that house, being artists that they be, being, the style, the lifestyles, the kind of life they live. It will expose so many things they do in that compound. This is someone close to the place telling me all sort of things, that they might be looking for who are in the compound, and they might be seeing some things different that are different. Even the person told me that Wunmi will not only answer questions of what killed Mohbad if things in that CCTV should be reviewed. A lot of things happening in the compound, the kind of life, Big Boy's life and the rest, kind of things happening in the compound will also be seen in that CCTV, which would drag a lot of people beyond the death of Mohbad. Ó dàbí inú ilé tó oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀, tẹ́ wá lọ ń wá kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láago kan, ibi tẹ́ ti ń wá ẹ wá lọ rí nǹkan míì, tẹ́ wá kí tún lélẹ̀, ta ló tún nílé, ṣé gbó lélẹ̀, ṣé sìgá lélẹ̀, ṣọ́tì lélẹ̀, kí náà tún fi lè ṣe, àwọn náà tún délé ìwú and so on. Because of that reason, they cleared the CCTV, they took the DVR, they hide it, and it's nowhere to be found. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that is on the part of CCTV. But trust me, the email address, the serial number of that DVR is under investigation. I don't want to talk too much so that it will not be cleared off, so that they will not sweep it away. I don't know if the network is okay. I'll come back. That is one. That is in regards to CCTV. The second one I want to talk about, secondly, is regarding the ownership of that house. Is it a rented apartment? The answer, as of today, is no. What a motherfucking nigga, man. Is it a rented house? No. Is it a full-owned house by Mohbad? Yes. Did Mohbad purchase that house? Yes. Which name did Mohbad use to purchase the house? Will it be shocking to us to know that the name that the house was purchased with is Baba Mohbad's name? That Mohbad used his father's name to purchase the house. Are we surprised? Let us relax. We'll get there. That is not the reason why I'm even here. The reason why I'm here is to clear a lot of lies. And I will start from those that are saying that Baba Mohbad knows what killed Mohbad. No. Anybody saying that is lying, because that man is saying it today, that he needs to know what killed the son, that In those days, when he could not synergize, when his head was not calm, when he could not know what happened, he has no choice than to behave the way he has behaved. And how has he behaved? Is the same way ordinary person would behave. What is making noise here? Get this thing off. So sorry, I have to switch off something that is distracting me. Like I was saying, the man needs to know what killed the son, and that is the reason he was not relenting. Anybody that is coming out to say, he was rushing to bury the son. This is the thing that happened. Whether Mohbad died on Monday or Tuesday, we are here to know, because from all the interview that Mama Mohbad has been granting, Mama Mohbad has not changed the word, linking the death to Monday against the narrative that Mohbad died on Tuesday. Whether Monday or Tuesday, it is still under investigation. It is still under investigation. I hope my voice is loud and clear, because I could see that, they are still asking for my handle on Instagram. My handle is what I put here, is on the note. That is Westo for Life. WESTO 4 LIVE. That's Westo for Life. What's the time? Let me see. Here in Nigeria, it is 9:17. By 9:30 Nigerian time, that's 9:30 p.m. Nigerian time, I am going to off this TikTok, and we all be on Instagram. Please let us take note of this, and please continue to share the live. Help me to share the live. Help me to tag people that needs to come and hear this, and let us just have this conversation, at least for the sake of Mohbad. I can see the live is getting higher, increasing all here on Instagram. As the audience is reducing on TikTok, is increasing on Instagram. This is good. Let us clear the air. What's this? West Africa, because all right, let's leave that. Now, the day he was pronounced dead, which is on Tuesday, Baba Mohbad was informed by the wife, that is Mama Mohbad. They agreed to meet at a particular junction. This story I'm telling you is to clear the path where they say Baba Mohbad bury Mohbad quickly. No! Listen to what happened. When they met at the junction, Baba was like, what is going on? What happened? Mama was saying, one nǹkan ṣe promise, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọ, let's go. Something happened to promise. And Baba was like, what happened to promise? And the next thing is, a call was coming, going. The person that was calling was talking to Mama Mohbad, giving Mama Mohbad message. When Baba interrogated, Baba was told to come initially to hospital. Later they said there is no problem. It was crowded, noisy, and so on and so forth. At a point, he could not understand himself. He said, according to him, he only recognized few people. That he recognized Slantan, he recognized some Afas, he recognized the wife, and I think one of Mohbad's friends. He mentioned the name. He talked about Davido's PA, that he did not know Davido's PA. It was Davido PA that came to him to introduce himself, saying, Baba, I'm Davido's PA, and so on and so on. So when he got there, what happened? The only person that he said that responded to him was the wife, that is Wunmi. Mohbad died. What killed him? He said Wunmi replied him that it was injection that nurse gave him. Baba said he could not even understand. he didn't believe. He went upstairs to the room where he normally see Mohbad, and he could not even see Mohbad there. It was strange to him. He was just coming down, and someone pointed to him that is Mohbad, and he saw Mohbad lifeless. He has been embalmed. He has been embalmed. He has been prepared for burial by unknown person. When he got upstairs, he saw a cloth soaked with blood in that room where he normally, have conversation with Mohbad whenever he goes to Mohbad's house. Then the next thing is, what happened? He could not do anything. It was Darosha and Davido's PA that later approached him to say Davido gave 2 million naira. Is it 2 million naira? 2 million naira for the arrangement. 2 million naira for arrangement. Baba said they should be in charge. They should take charge. They should just do the needful. And the money was in the hand of Darosha, who embalmed Mohbad. What kind of embalmment did they give Mohbad? That was a local embalmment. Is it embalmment or embalming? I'm not sure embalmment is correct. It should be embalming. What kind of embalming did they give Mohbad? They placed a sword on his chest. It was already wrapped. They already put white cloth. He has been prepared. There has been a pre-burial arrangement. There are some Afars that have come to do all this prayer, embalming, whatever it is, to Mohbad. Who gave those people order to do those local embalming, putting cotton wool, wearing white clothes? How do they? One of man wear òkú nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, gbogbo eléyìí náà ti ṣe. Even before Baba come around, even lawyer was there. Mohbad's lawyer was there. Baba was not aware all this happening, meaning that if Baba has followed the news that nothing happened, if Baba has followed the news that they should go home, that is how they would have gone home with Baba wouldn't have known anything about the death of Mohbad, and he wouldn't have known anything about the burial. So when Baba got all this information, he could not understand himself. The next thing they take Mohbad to mortuary. From Baba Mohbad, and that was not given to Baba Mohbad. Confusion number 2. The number 1 is that no mortuary will even accept without report. I don't know why that happened. They could not deposit Mohbad's body in the morgue, and police could not provide a report. And what else? The ambulance that is taking them away is already tired to say what next. At the end of the day, Baba is left with no option than to look for alternative. Police did not do the right thing. Police failed them. Baba could not deposit the son in the morgue because there is no document to back the body up to be deposited at the morgue. Any death report was, requested and was not has tried to investigate that. Has tried to investigate that Mohbad fearful to the extent that to conclude that Mohbad has a land with him, and because it was midnight, Baba has to trek and suffer. He struggled that night to get to Ikorodu. He trekked miles. Now, on the way, when Baba was thinking that no place to put Mohbad, at the same time, no certificate, no report, nothing to do, he now called. What's this? You have detected inactivity, something. I don't understand. Okay, he now called a particular man that was described as a landlord in the community where Mohbad's lands is. That was in Ikorodu. When that happened, the man thought, because it was already midnight, the man was sleeping. The man thought Baba Mohbad was calling him to bring Mohbad that midnight for burial. But what that Baba did was to call to say, ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o, ọmọ yìí ti ṣaláìsí o, mo dẹ̀ rí pé ilẹ̀ tó ní, that's the land that he has beside your house. Kẹ́ má lọ bá yín lójijì pé mi ń sọ fún yín, wọ́n máa gbé ọmọ yẹn wá láti wá sin o. Àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n máa nídìí tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pọ́n lè lò as àgbàlagbà ládùúgbò, kẹ́ bóhun prepare, meaning that anything they will need to bury the son, bàbá ọmọ ò gbọ́dọ̀ sin ọmọ, people must be in charge of that. He said the man he called should help him to prepare. They call the man Baale or something, maybe head of landlord in that community. Mohbad's lands and that man's house are beside each other. So Baba Mohbad was informing that man in order for that man not to see it shockingly, like not to be a surprise for that man. And Baba Mohbad was misunderstood because the man thought, someone said I should check my network. You are breaking. What's going on? It should be fine now. Is it fine? Let me switch the network to another one then. The network is not fine. Hold on. Let me connect this Wi-Fi. Is it fine? People are saying my network is not fine. Sorry, let me just switch. Let me switch the Wi-Fi to another thing. That man is to inform that man so that the man will not, receive it shockingly. The man will not see that Mohbad was just taken to the place the next day, and question of when did it happen, why can't you inform me, will not be asked. At the end of the day, Baba could not sleep overnight. He only informed that since we cannot put him in mortuary, and since police are not releasing a report to allow the body to be deposited, the next day you should come and bury him in one of the lands, in the lands that he has with him, which is the one at Ikorodu. That is how they took Mohbad the next day to that land to bury Mohbad. It's not because Baba really want to bury Mohbad. It's because police failed him and the morgue denied him. And that is the reason why Baba has to conclude that, well, kò sí nǹkan tóun fẹ́ ṣe. And as a poor man, an average poor man would have, think that way. That is it. So Baba did not rush to bury Mohbad. The system failed him. There is a part I skipped. That part of death report, death certificate, or something to back the body up. And the truth of that part is that I will even look for it. I will look for it. Please, anybody that has that report should also forward to my WhatsApp to make things easy. There is a death report. Some call it death certificate that the hospital, Kuramed or something, released. I skipped that part. It's between that was given to the those that took him to the hospital when he was announced dead. When they needed to deposit Mohbad, between Darosha and Wunmi, they could not provide it. If they had provided it for that man to use to deposit Mohbad's body, Baba would not need police report again. That death certificate, this hospital did a press release confirming to the whole world that they issued a report on the death. Even police said it, that a death certificate was later issued. If it was issued and was given to them, who is the person that have it talẹ́ni yẹn tí kò fi sílẹ̀? The person that kept it, who? Why did they make that man to suffer that much? Why did they make the man to suffer? Why can't they release it to that man? They make sure that that man was frustrated, and that man has to go to station to request for a report, and that report was not given. All the three things that the man should do to deposit the boy, Baba made attempt for those three things to be gotten, and it was denied. What is the first thing? The first thing is that certificate from the hospital. Wunmi and Darosha knows about it. They have it, but they did not release it. They release it. The second one is to go to the morgue. Maybe there is going to be a way. Baba got to the morgue. Morgue did not allow Mohbad's body. They didn't allow Mohbad's body because nothing to back the body up. 3, police report. Baba went to police station. The police failed Baba by not releasing anything to that man. So those 3 things were pursued by that man. And because there was no result after all efforts, Baba has no choice than to let go and provided a land, which is also Mohbad's land, for that boy to be buried. So nobody should say Baba rushed to bury. Baba tried all means, but the system failed him. I hope I've been able to clear the parts where some people have come to lie on Instagram that Baba was rushing to bury Mohbad. They have carried her along. They didn't know that Mama Mohbad has informed Baba Mohbad out of, unknowingly. Pythagoras, may God deal with you accordingly. These are the people we talk about. May God deal with you accordingly. You idiots. Idiot like you. These are the people we talked about. Mi ní ṣe pé fún ẹ, in tó máa bá ẹja, máa bá ẹja. I will not curse you. You are cursing yourself. Very fake people. These are the people that are pushing Wunmi anyhow, that are telling Wunmi, ṣé pé fún wọn, bá wọn fà á, bá wọn jà, ṣe nìkan jáde tán. Ẹ fi lẹ̀.